Good night, capiche. 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 Good night, capiche.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Good Night Capiche. I'm your host, Good Night Capiche. This is my lovely co-host, Nene.
Hi.
And we're going to be sharing the rest of Capiche and all the Burn Live shows together that I'll do. I promise you it's going to be up for some good laughs. This is one of the surprises I've been waiting on. Today is a special episode because we're going to be talking about David and other things that are going on, getting her very introduced to the home. Welcome home.
Thank you.
I'm glad you're here. How does it feel?
I'm good. I'm very good.
Very good.
Yeah.
Safe ride. Safe trip.
Yeah. A little tired, but that's okay.
That's what's up.
Thank God it was only a 2-hour flight.
We will get ready for more trips, y'all. Things around town that we're gonna be doing, be posting. Yeah, cold cases. We've been doing cold cases, true cases, unsolved cases. In this case with David, this is just,
to me, disturbing.
very good words. Very good words. Very good words. Very disturbing, but love going wrong going love. I don't know.
I don't think we can call it love. He was 20 and she was 14.
So there have been more charges that they brought up.
Well, he was arrested on Thursday. They didn't file charges yet until this morning.
Bring y'all up to par. What I know and what you guys know. Here we go. Oh,
some breaking news now. Los Angeles officials have just announced that the singer David is facing first-degree murder charges in connection to the death of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez, whose remains were found in the trunk of David's car last year. Take a listen.
I'm announcing the charges against David Anthony Burke, the musician known as David, spelled dv4d, in connection with the brutal and horrific murder of Celeste, a 14-year-old at that time. These charges include the most serious charges that a DA's office can bring. That is first-degree murder with special circumstances. The special circumstances being lying in wait, committing this crime for financial gain, or murdering a witness in an investigation. These special circumstances carry with it, along with the first-degree murder charge, a maximum sentence of life without the possibility of parole or the death penalty. The determination on whether or not...
Very serious charges there coming out of that press conference in Los Angeles. Joining us now, we have Brittany Hope, who is from NBC Los Angeles and has been following this case closely. She joins us now along with Misty Maris, who is our NBC News legal analyst. Brittany, I want to start with you. I want to get into the nature of the specific charges, but I think a lot of people who have been following this case have also been wondering why it took so long to bring these charges, given that it was just described in that press conference as a brutal and horrific crime.
So, Morgan, as you said, we have been on this case since last year, and our law enforcement sources have told us that for a long time, David was seen as a suspect in this case for months now. But because of how fragile this investigation is, and because they wanted to make sure that their T's were crossed, their I's were dotted, they were very, very careful before making that formal arrest. And that happened just at the end of last week when he was formally arrested by LA police in the Hollywood Hills, bringing us to today. Let's go over those 3 charges. So this is brand new. We just learned within the past few minutes. The most serious charge, first-degree murder, with a special allegation that singer David was lying in wait. District Attorney Nathan Hochman just said that prosecutors were alleging that this 14-year-old.
That right there is what you're talking about, the lying in wait. So, ladies and gentlemen, for people that don't understand lying in wait, the lying in wait is actually him plotting on people sitting up there and waiting on people to look for us to hop out like a boogeyman hopping in the bushes waiting on a suspect. Ooh,
I mean,
girl, I like you. I'm just finna hop out the bushes and come get you. That's more of what he did. They saying that the guy basically plotted and waited for the opportunity to come get this person and do what he did.
yeah, and that's kind of weird. I mean, he's grown. She was 14. It was found the day before her 15th birthday. This is I take this case a little too personal, I think.
I heard the confessions not too long ago. I wish I would have saved it to bring it up about R. Kelly's suspect, the girl that basically got him charged and locked up. And the fact that I love you, I'm in love with you, but it's not working out. You know what I'm saying? But only one person sees that. You got to really look at that at this time being that in this situation, one person only seen what was going on. Okay. And they had to do something about it.
But killing her wasn't necessary.
See how you go to kill her?
He did. I'm sorry. I know you
can't-
don't. Okay, look. And most of the time, you have to wait until they're proven.
You can't do that. You would love to do that. And I'm not taking the thing, but you got to think of the motive. You like skipping the motive. You like
They explained it earlier. Or they explained it, I think, later in this video.
They don't even know the motive yet.
Essentially, what?
And that's the thing. Only way you're gonna know the motive is to lock him up, him plea, him say I'm guilty, I did it. This is the reason why. These are
His father's an attorney.
Okay.
So you have to take that in consideration. They're going to take it to trial. His father's an attorney.
You still got to take
Which
it.
I hope they do because I want to watch it.
You still got to take it into consideration that you don't know. We don't know fully the mental capacity of this person and what they was going through. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to break up scenario because I know y'all be like, well, okay. Because yet again, California, y'all, this person, David, is dealing with all types of people. Okay. There's all types of people in California.
So my question to you is, why do they have matching tattoos? Why does she have her name Why does she have his name tattooed on her body?
That's irrelevant.
It's not though, because that puts them together.
Oh, that's true. That puts them together, but that doesn't explain what made him go over that.
Because she was trying to leave and he didn't want her to go.
Can you prove that?
There's evidence of that.
Prove it.
There's evidence of that.
We got a whole. That's what I'm saying. All you gotta do is just show us.
I'll find it. I can't find it right now. I would have to go through and find all the videos that I've watched before because it is proof that she was dealing with somebody else at the time or right before that.
Hey, y'all, we talk about a 14-year-old girl. That's a shame.
Right.
And I guess that's why people put in most of these comments the parents need to be locked up too. But then what you gonna charge the parents with?
Neglect.
14 or right away?
They were neglectful.
So yet again, every child that run away.
I mean, I ran away, but there was problems at home to make me want to do that.
Yet again, every child that run away, their parent need to be charged with neglect.
I don't think every. I think
can't-
it's circumstantial.
You gotta think of people. Got to think about that when they just say stuff like that. Because if one person get charged with that and they actually go through, say they go through and they do charge, in a case further down the road, when somebody else want to charge the parent, guess what they're gonna do? What they're gonna do?
Charge the parent.
No, they're gonna bring up this case
Yeah,
as reasoning
just
why.
like they did with the. Yeah, I know they did that with another case that everybody was so worried about. But there had to be. I don't know. I just this whole case is really disturbing to me.
Disturbing, and yet again, it could be the entourage.
I was never a fan of him though, so I think that I know, and you didn't know. But I'm just saying I wasn't a fan.
I mean, that's kind of fun talk. Now that we're talking about it, thing is what I'm on the outside looking in.
His music, though, to me, and I think that's why I'm more disturbed now, is because the videos that he had and the music that he wrote.
Music that he wrote.
It's disturbing. It kind of goes along with this whole scenario. It's
about.
He has one song about her, and then he has another song about romantic homicide. That was his number one song, and then they found the 14-year-old girl in the trunk of his car.
So what they're gonna do is look at all them videos and stuff. I mean, they're gonna look at that. Yeah, we're gonna continue the continuation of this. We're gonna keep into it. I promise you, we will. If anybody knows anything, put in the comments. Let me know what's up. And yeah. Old David. And see, this is before we go off there. This is what I be wanting to hear. People that are into this, what is their narrative and how they're bringing this up? Well, this one.
Rain in court. I know you already heard, but we're going to review the footage because let me tell you what the media isn't going to tell you. David came to court looking pissed, glaring at his attorneys. Baby, he did not look sad. He did not look nervous. He did not look remorseful. Yeah. He also showed up in the international sign of "This ninja's crazy." This man showed up to his arraignment in colored contacts. I lie to you not, but I think in 2026, that is the international sign of "This man is crazy" to show up in colored contacts for your arraignment. It does beg the question before we get into it. How did he get it?
Why does that matter?
Because yet again, I want y'all to understand building the narrative. Trying to make him look guilty, making him look like everything that people already suspect him to be.
But what does color contacts have to do with anything?
Color contact has something to do with, yet again, his day and age, the music and people that he goes to. They're into the color contact. They're into the nails being black and all the suicide and all that stuff. That's the error. Why she's making a big deal of it? Because yet again, her and her fan base are not a fan of that. And yet again, that makes him look guilty enough to people want more. And yet again, they want his
neck. I think they should get his neck.
And sadly, man, I can't wait to find out what happened.
I mean, I really want all of the stuff, but until we get all of the stuff that I do know.
What do you know?
Reddit. There was somebody who said that she wasn't even with David before she died. There was her friend saying that there's videos of him paying her friends. Like everybody knew that she was with this guy. That's the reason why I feel like the parents need to be charged. The same way I felt like R. Kelly's the kids that he was dealing with, their parents needed to be charged too. So personally, that's my personal opinion.
What, like the amount of dedication. Think about it. The amount of dedication that one has to have. Let me put this on the Summer Jam screen so y'all can see what I'm talking about. The amount of dedication one has to have to wear.
I'm thinking they fucking yellow and orange or green.
I'm confused. They said gray. Where is that gray?
I'm just saying they're just color contact. Who they're
Maybe
not,
he can't see without contacts.
but yet again, they're not loudly weird. Like I said, I'm thinking they're purple and yellow, like some real bright, offsetting
crazy stuff.
Yeah,
They're not.
but yet again, what did I say? The narrative.
Yes, but so you just expect a young girl to be found in the trunk and he's innocent? I don't know how you could think that.
I expect y'all people like this person who I don't know, and I'm not trying to discredit them and their content creating, but I'm just saying, you see how I'm telling the story and how I'm trying to deliver a story. If I'm going to deliver the story, I'm going to deliver the story factually as much as possible. Yeah, I don't care how much emotions I'm into it. I can't lead into that emotions until I know clarity of, and then boom, let's go get them. You know what I'm saying? It's like the little boy that cried. We all believed, but we didn't see the wolf.
Okay, but that man, I don't know. He's a little nuts. His music was a little nuts.
Yeah, but again, you can say all of that and all that. I'm crediting. Understand? I'm crediting that, but it doesn't solidify him as a murderer until what? Until we get him as a murderer. They thought Merlin Manson was a murderer. They wanted his neck bad. They wanted him to. They just couldn't wait till he messed up.
Then again, this is coming from the person who thinks O.J.'s innocent.
Free OJ.
He's dead now, but
free OJ. The hell?
Douyin contacts. This is his real eye color, which is dark brown, right?
Isn't she wearing contacts?
Douyin colored contacts in court, but not the bright blue ones he usually wears. These gray, hazily ones, not his natural eye color. So I was thinking, did you, when SWAT was arresting you, when you were, remember he was negotiating with them during the arrest, and he's like, hold on, you want me to bed you in? And he was playing games, right? I thought he was thinking about whether he was going to run or not. Nah, he was trying to get his voucher mom in and pop those contacts in. Again, then I was like, wait, did he ask for his lawyers to bring him the contacts during arraignment?
That's typically
did the lawyers do that?
Yeah, I can't do it. I want to get into this, but we finna spend there 2 minutes.
That's how it works, though. They want certain things, their lawyer and whoever they have.
But I'm just saying the build up. And I understand it's for the YouTube algorithm. But man, it's irking. And see, stuff like that is the reason why I can't get over into that stuff. Well, I just picked the bad one, y'all. For real.
That's a fact.
I picked the bad one because, boy, I'm just saying, she's
But that's normal, though. I don't know what they're tripping about.
Man, kids of his age, I know a person that definitely would